We make piccalilli for class, Thanksgiving. The label on our pickle jar has 57 varieties on it. What are the names of the 57 kinds of pickles? I ask. But even Miss Cribbage doesn't know. Granny and I take the pies out to cool on Thanksgiving Day, but it is 58 degrees outside. Indian summer, Granny calls it. At Thanksgiving dinner, everyone says thanks for one thing. Leo says thanks for all 59 cranberries in the cranberry sauce. I watch the timer for Mama while she's not there. There are 60 minutes in each hour. Everyone in our class makes turkey sandwiches for the homeless people, so they have Thanksgiving too. We make 5 dozen plus 1 for Dorothy, who drives the truck. That's 61 sandwiches altogether. Papa and I do the weekly shopping. There are 62 things on Mama's list. Hello, good morning, says everyone on the school bus. I count 63 hellos. Why is the sky blue? Leo asks. Leo asks Granny. That's the $64,000 question, says Granny. Louise is our class track star. She can run the 100-meter dash in 65 seconds. What will we do when we grow up? Miss Cribbage asks the class. I'll drive my very own car all the way along Route 66, right across America, and I'll visit Diana Duck on the way, I answer. Diana Duck sends me mail. It is my first package ever. It has my name, my name address, 67 Oak Street, right on the envelope. In the package is a tumble. Grandpa brings home 68 tulips bulbs. They will flower next spring. We plant some in Mr. Kerensky's garden because he is too old to plant anymore. Eloise plays a duet with Clara for the Girl Scout holiday concert. They have learned Opus 69 of Beethoven. That means the 690th thing Beethoven wrote, says Eloise. Everyone in the lower school lights tiny Hanukkah candle in the cafeteria. 70 candles make a beautiful sign. Granny and I love to bake. First, we measure carefully. 2 scoops of chocolate drops, says Granny. That's 71 grams, I say. Altogether, we make 6 dozen Christmas, Hanukkah, Snooza, and solstice cookies for children in the Children's Hospital. Eloise and I make 6 dozen, plus 1 for Mrs. Cribbage Dashhound, Binky. Rice and egg biscuits for the animal shelter's Christmas dinner. It will be a white Christmas, says Miss Cribbage. She draws us a weather map on the blackboard. We color it in. 74 inches of snow fell in the Rocky Mountains, says Miss Cribbage. Think of that. Grandpa is building a clipper ship out of the matchstick. He keeps a 75-watt bulb in his work light. Eloise has been asked to play 76 trombones for the Girls' Jamboree. Do you have to practice 76 times a day? Asks Papa. Everyone makes a Christmas talk for the UNICEF Christmas Crusade. Our school sends a stocking to 77 children in different countries around the world. I want to write a letter to whoever gets my stocking in a faraway land. I can't write all the words, so I put down, happy, happy, happy. We string Christmas tree chains. Miss Cribbage dunks them in gold and silver paint. Mine has 78 pieces of silver-painted popcorn. What's another word for a snowstorm? Asks Mama. Blizzard, I say. Mama shows me how to spell blizzard, and lets me write it in her crossword puzzle under 79 down. Angela is a new girl in school. She comes all the way from 8 Mile Beach in Australia. Angela tells us arid rocks, kangaroos, platypuses, and eucalyptus trees. Then we found Australia on the map. Miss Cribbage is teaching us about great buildings of the world. I make an Egyptian pyramid out of 81 sugar cubes. Leo eats the top cube in the car. Angela needs friends. Mama asked Angela's whole family to come for supper. Angela and I skip rope double 2 times without stopping. Angela's big sister Frida is a girl's guide. Eloise invites her to join Troop 83 of the Girl Scouts of America. Frida says yes and wears her Australian uniform. We make 7 doses cookies for the fireman's ball. Angela dances to the fire's fiddle. Our gym teacher does 85 jumping jacks every morning. Our state capitol building is 86 steps high to the top of the dome. Our class walks all the way up and all the way down. Angela stays overnight. She's now my best friend. We count 87 stars in the sky. My mama says Australian stars are all different, but the moon is the same. Every Tuesday at lunchtime, I sit with Mr. Horn at his piano. There are 88 keys of the piano, and Mr. Holmes plays them all. I can play and read 3 notes. Aunt Min is on diet. There are only 89 calories in my tomato soup, says Aunt Min. I can't see any, says Leo. Mr. Goldsberg is 90 years old and belongs to the Polar Club. He doesn't January ice water and swims every day of the year, winter and summer. I always have and I always will, says Mr. Goldberg. Miss Cribbage tells us her dash hound Bink is really an old lady of 91 years. That's 13 dog years old. I turned the radio dial to my favorite station, County 92, the banjo music station. Angela has never seen ice before, so we take her skating. My papa lets us measure the ice through an ice fisherman hole. The ice is 93 centimeters thick on the pound, and that's plenty safe. A storm knocks down one of our trees. We'll read the truck to find out how old the tree was, says my grandpa. There are 94 rings in the slide of tree, 1 for each ear. I have 95 things to do, says my papa. But the most important, that's reading you your story. We make 8 dozen gingerbread policemen with gold marshmallow button for the police jamboree. The policemen eat every single one. It's clean up our neighborhood day. Our class wins the bubble rainbow for pick up 97 bottles and cans. I have the sniffles. Mama takes my temperature. 98 degrees, normal, says Mama. But she brings me hot chocolate and lets me stay home from school days anyway. In bed, I write to Diane Duck. This time, my letter is more words than pictures. On my school bus, everyone sings. Today we sing 99 bottles of pop on the wall. Suddenly, it is the 100th day of school. I can think of 100 new things to do, says Miss Cribbage. Martha wears 100 buttons, Otto plays 100 ratatas, Angela recitals 100 poems, Terence does 100 cartwheels, Louis makes a glued together 100 bottle cap hats, Louis runs 100 yards. What are you going to do, Emily? Asks everyone. But my 100 is a secret. The end.